What's going on, everybody? My name is Burson,
I'm Graham.
and welcome to BnG Sports Talk, where we'll just be talking about football, basketball, fantasy football, and everything in between.
Pretty much. Me and Burse, we pretty much sit down multiple times a week and just talk about sports. So
All the
we're
time.
like, why not just make a podcast? You know, we feel like we're entertaining guys. So
I think I am.
yeah,
I think so.
So yeah, that's pretty much what we're gonna be talking about. Let's start it off. Let's start with the Thursday night football game. Giants versus Washington. Obviously, as a Giants fan, caused a lot of pain, but as an impartial fan, bro, what was your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, he says I'm an impartial fan because Saquon Barkley's my favorite player in the league. So I'm kind of forced to watch Giants games. And like I still hate the team. Don't get me wrong, but obviously I want them to do good because of Saquon. But honestly, it was a much better game than I expected. I thought it was gonna be trash.
It was a great game. Probably, I don't know. I'm not gonna say best game of the year. It's only been a week, but it was a good game.
Yeah. Who do you think surprised you from that game?
Danny, bro, that's the number one guy, Danny Dimes. Because
Yeah.
honestly, bro, for those who don't know, so I was a diehard Giants fan. Like, just growing up, I've always been a Giants fan. But I loved Odell, and I love Landon Collins. So when they traded Odell and Landon, like,
Yeah, how do you feel about Dave Gettleman?
Don't get me started on Dave, bro. Don't get me started on him, bro. When they traded Odell and got rid of Landon, I was done, bro. I couldn't be a fan of the team for like 2 years. But last year, it was a night game. It was Giants Eagles, I believe, and I saw Daniel running a 4-2 down the field, bro. And ever since then, that's been my guy, bro. So when I saw him going crazy Thursday night, what do you have? That boy was 22 of 32, 249 passing yards, a touchdown. Ran for 95 yards, a touchdown. This dude has Lamar speed, bro. I don't know how, but he has Lamar speed, and he looked great Thursday night, and it's just sad that the whole team let him down because he deserved to win.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence about Daniel Jones. Obviously, I think he has a lot of potential. He's fast as hell. He can. I don't want to say he could throw the ball. I've seen videos that say otherwise, but
well, that's true. I mean, he had dimes, and the craziest thing is we were up 3 with 6 minutes left, and he threw a dime to Slayton, wide open. And what's the guy do?
He dropped it.
He dropped the game, bro. He dropped the entire game. There's not many times you see a quarterback just like putting the team on their back. Like everybody on the team sucking, and the quarterback's keeping them in the game. Yeah. And I swear that's what Danny was doing Thursday night.
Now, would you say that was his best game, best professional game?
I would.
Yeah.
He's had better statistical games, but he just looked impressive.
Yeah, bro. I would say
there's no other way to put it.
I would say the same thing, even though I wasn't really looking for Daniel Jones as much as I was looking for Saquon. Yeah. But I mean, it was good seeing Saquon get being on the field for so long. I didn't think he was gonna get as many reps as he did.
How many snaps did he play? You told me yesterday. What percent?
I swear it was like 90%. Yeah,
I believe it, bro. He loves to see it.
It's my boy. So
we both got him in fantasy. He got him in one league. I got him in the other league. So we on the Saquon train, man.
Yeah, quick disclaimer. Myself and Grandma are in this flag football league with
fantasy football.
Fantasy football league, not flag football. We do that too sometimes though. Yeah. But yeah, fantasy football with a couple of our friends. And it's extremely competitive league.
Very competitive.
It's a little roller coaster sometimes, as all fantasy leagues are. But I represent the people who are not that really. I'm not that good at it yet.
He got a ring though. He got a ring. I promise.
I have a ring.
He went to back-to-back ships actually.
Yeah, but there's like an asterisk next to my ring.
There is indeed.
We'll
get into that another time.
We'll explain that later. But yeah, so Thursday's Night Football was great.
It was, sure. But the Giants coach has to go, bro. Before we move on, I'm just trying to figure out how they're down 1, right?
Yeah.
The defense intercepts the ball with 2 minutes and 16 seconds left, right?
Yep.
So how, bro? 2 minutes and 16 seconds left, bro. So how is the other team getting the ball left with 2 minutes left? They took 16 seconds off the drive, bro. And the craziest thing is Bradbury, the guy who got the interception, he's like, I thought we won the game when I got the interception. Damn. And it's like every Giants fan knew this was going to happen, bro, because Joe Judge is just conservative. Runs the ball, they call it timeout. Runs the ball, they call it timeout. And it's 3rd and 7. And what are you going to do with that? It's just terrible, bro. Yeah. And then Dexter Lawrence doesn't know the rules. It's just terrible, bro.
Yeah, they didn't do much with that pick. I thought that pick was was gonna be it, to be honest. But
terrible, bro. They did nothing.
Classic Giants.
Yeah, classic Giants. Try again next week.
All right. So, do you think that there are players from last week that should be on people's radars coming into this weekend?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like the obvious answer is Elijah Mitchell, 49ers running back, who, when Mostert went out last week, Elijah Mitchell was that guy. 19 carries, 104 yards, and a touchdown. And it's going to be interesting, though, because the third-round rookie, Elijah Mitchell is a rookie, too. I think 6th round. And then Sermon's third-round rookie. He was a healthy scratch last week.
I love Trey
Which
Sermon.
I still don't understand why he didn't play last week. But with Mostert out, obviously, and Sermon out, Mitchell got a lot of the work. But we're going to see how they split the time if Sermon's playing this week, which, I mean, he should be. I don't see any reason why he wouldn't play.
Yeah, Trey Sermon's my boy.
Yeah,
I
so.
I remember watching him at Ohio. He went to Ohio State. No, he didn't.
Nah,
he went to Georgia.
He arguably did go to Ohio State, bro.
I think he did go to Ohio State. Yeah, that boy's a dog.
He went to Ohio State for sure.
Yeah, I want him to be a running back for one, so I can.
He should be with Mostert out, bro. But what about you? Who surprised you last week?
Honestly, all right. So I would say Dak. I think Dak surprised me the most because I didn't think the Cowboys' offense would be looking like that.
Bro,
and like
they always look like that.
To kind of like make this to kind of have two parts to my answer. It's like someone that surprised me that I don't think should be on people's radar moving forward is Zeke. Because which is why I said it was surprised me what the offense looked like. Because I thought Zeke was going to be getting like 25, 30 touches.
You see Pollard, the first one getting carries.
Bro, yeah, I was completely shocked by that. But this man Dak was diamonding people up.
Nah, yeah, Dak was like confident. That. I mean, you remember last year, bro. Before he got hurt, he was on pace for like 6,000 something yards after the first 3 games.
I thought it was all a fluke. To be honest with you, I wasn't a fan of Dak like that. But honestly, like, to kind of take a step away from the sports side of it, like I read a couple articles about Dak and like his passion on mental health and like some of the things that he's been through. So I'm just a fan of him as a person also. So shout out to Dak. And then Zeke, I don't think Zeke's gonna have like a
good year,
a crazy.
You think he'll be like good enough to play in fantasy, or like people shouldn't even be playing him, bro?
Shit, Fanon. You asked Fanon. Fanon's gonna say no. But me, I mean, I think it depends. Like if you're like no.
I feel like you have to.
The answer is no.
I feel like you have to play him this week. You know, if he sucks like 4 weeks in a row, then it's a different conversation. But you can't bench him already off of 1 week against the Bucks. Good defense.
That's true.
But I mean, it's gonna be interesting. So you got Zeke surprised you. People should be on the radar this week. I mean, my fault. Dak surprised you. Zeke should be on people's radar this week, but for all the wrong reasons.
Yes, exactly.
And then one other person I had that surprised me was Jamal Williams, and I know he surprised you too. Because what the hell, bro? This man goes to the Lions and is going crazy, bro.
See, I always knew he was good.
He had 9 targets out the backfield, 8 receptions, 56 yards, 9 carries, 54 yards, a touchdown. And he's in a revenge game Monday night against the Packers. And you saw what he was saying, bro.
He's about to go crazy.
He said they didn't want him, bro.
I'm telling you, the Lions.
He's going crazy. And if you have him, put him in the lineup. If you do DraftKings, put him in the lineup.
Bro, so you're telling me I should put him in this week,
bro,
instead of
who?
Leonard Fournette.
Yes. Hold on. Are you playing Leonard over James?
Yeah.
Y'all hear this? I mean, listen. James Robinson didn't get the touches last year.
I don't know about
you
James.
You cannot play Lenny, bro.
Playoff Lenny in the regular season?
It's the regular season.
You're right.
His name's Playoff Lenny. It says it all.
Right. It don't make sense. I'm taking him off right now as you speak.
All right. As you do that, bro, let's move to biggest predicted upset this week. And this one I kind of had troubles with finding a game because there's like 3 big games where it's like there should be a clear winner. Browns-Texans, the Browns should clearly win. Packers-Lions, the Packers should win.
Yeah.
And the third one is, why am I blanking?
Let's see. I think, honestly,
the third one is...
My answer solely comes from a picture that you guys sent me in group chat yesterday of Aaron Rodgers smiling while Devontae Adams and somebody else were like kind of looking at him like confused.
So you think the Packers are gonna lose?
I don't know why, but is it a stretch to say that A-Rod might be throwing this season? to sabotage the
I
Packers?
think it's a stretch, bro. I think it's a stretch, but I think he didn't look good because he wasn't there in the offseason.
You think so?
I think that's more of the issue.
But
They haven't been together, bro.
Doesn't he do this every year, though?
Honestly, I don't know. He probably does. But this offseason, it was extreme with all the media surrounding him. The guys in Hawaii, like a month before the season, players, teammates are working. So, I don't know. I don't think he's selling. I don't think he's throwing the season, but he's going to get together. He's going to go off this week, I think. But the third game I was talking about that should be a blowout is Tampa over Atlanta. So Tampa should be the clear winner. Yeah. Cleveland should be a clear winner. And the Packers should be a clear winner. So it's like, I don't know if I want to choose an upset from those because I just don't see it. So I'm going to say Raiders over Steelers, bro. Okay. It's not too big of an upset, but it's a home game for the Steelers. They should not be losing to the Raiders. And I think they're going to. Yeah. Because the Steelers' offense did not look good. They beat the Bills last week, but it was all the defense.
And because the Raiders have that man Darren Waller, bro.
I think he might be shut down.
You think so?
The safeties, it's gonna be one of the more interesting matchups because the safeties are ridiculous. Yeah, the Steelers' defense is legit, and if the Bills struggled with them last week, I feel like the Raiders could struggle with them. Yeah, but I also I don't know, something tells me the Raiders are gonna win.
That's fair.
So even with Josh Jacobs is out, I just remembered.
Oh yeah,
listen,
is he hurt?
He has an ankle injury and possibly turf toe, but
no,
He's always hurt, bro. Kenyon Drake's going to handle business. Watch.
So?
Watch. He's going to have a lot of receptions. That's the kind of player he is. And he's fast for some reason.
I could see that happening.
He's weirdly fast.
I could definitely see the Steelers stroking.
I hope so. I really don't like the Steelers, man. In my house, we root for fantasy, but we root for the Giants, we root for the Browns, and we root for Lamar.
Yeah. Me, on the other hand, I think the Lions beat the Packers this week, bro. I think that.
Feeling it?
I think Jared Goff is one of those quarterbacks who's like, he's not necessarily like, you would never like bring his name up when you're talking about best quarterbacks in the league.
Never.
But he's one of those. He's just one of those. He's just one of those quarterbacks who like. He just plays. Yeah, he just wins somehow, some way.
He does.
I compare Jared Goff honestly to Eli Manning. All right, the guy's not the guy's not, you know, he's not up there.
He's trash, in other words,
but he wins big games. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like he wins big games.
He got in the Super Bowl. Like Eli, but what did he do in the Super Bowl? Bro? He didn't even score a touchdown.
Didn't.
Eli would never.
Yeah, Eli.
So that's just a disrespectful comparison. I'll compare Jared Goff to like. Honestly, I can't even think of it. I just don't like the guy.
You don't like Jared Goff?
Nah, I don't like the guy.
Why?
Because he scored 3 points against the Patriots. Like he gave Brady another ring, and Brady didn't have to do a thing.
Brady earned it. Look,
Brady did not have to do a thing that year. That game because the Rams scored 3 points.
You guys listening now? Graham's talking bad about Brady, but he's actually a Brady fan now.
Yeah,
it took him a couple years.
Approximately 22 years just hating Brady, but. Well, I wouldn't say I'm a Brady fan. Don't go that far. I think he's a sick man. But with that being said, I mean, I can't sit here and tell you he's not the GOAT. Guy has 7 rings, I believe, and I believe that they're going to win another one this year. I'm actually certain of it. It's all the script. It's all rigged, but it's going to happen. Look at the NFC. Who's in the NFC, bro?
You're not lying, bro.
Rodgers is not going to do it. Rodgers has had so many chances, and he fails every time.
I don't even think that team lost anybody from last year. Because so many players took pay cuts to keep everybody together.
It's turned into some NBA stuff.
That shit's ridiculous, bro.
It's turned into some NBA stuff. But let's move on. I know you wanted to talk about Antonio Himothy Brown himself.
Antonio Brown. Honestly, man,
a legend.
When this man was signed by the Patriots 2 years ago.
Yeah. He was on the Raiders for like a month, never played a game.
Yep. And then he came to New England, played against the Dolphins,
he went crazy. He only played one drive, first drive.
Bro,
had 4 catches for 50 yards and a touchdown.
On. I wish this man, I wish him and Brady were still, Brady, Gronk, Edelman, I wish they were still, and I would still be a diehard Patriots fan. I'm not anymore. You know, we had our great amazing years. We had a great run. But yeah, like Antonio Brown, like he's him. I mean, yeah, he calls himself Himothy.
He's a top 3 receiver all time. I'll say top 4.
Yeah, like he has like off the field problems,
Definitely.
like 100%.
He's tapped.
He's tapped. Yeah, he's definitely tapped individual, but on the field, I feel like people thought that he kind of lost his step.
Come on, bro.
But like
he's Timothy. It's that
that's
simple.
all you can say.
I could have told anybody
Like,
that he's still the same receiver. And
Promise
he showed it Thursday night. 121 yards, a touchdown. But do you think he can keep it up?
Bro, I think he's about to go absolutely
I don't think
crazy
so,
this
bro.
year. Why not?
Because the target share, he had Mike Evans had a terrible game. Like
How you feel about
Brady's,
Mike Evans?
Come on, you know I hate Mike Evans. For everybody listening, you take any receiver in the league, and well, just know I hate Mike Evans. Whatever receiver in the league, I like him better than Mike Evans. But Mike only had 6 targets. He didn't do anything. This week Brady's gonna go to Mike. It's like there's too many of them. You got Gronk, you got Antonio, you got Godwin who had 13 targets. And you have Mike Evans. And Antonio, at the end of the day, only had 7 targets out of 45 passes. So it's like he made the most of them, but I'm not sure if he's going to make the most of them every single week.
I don't know. I feel like he's Brady's like primary deep threat now.
He is.
And I'm not gonna lie, like
Somehow
Antonio gets open when he goes deep.
And he catches everything.
And he's
Put
way
it
too
on him,
fast.
he's gonna catch
His
it.
footwork. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. It depends on how Brady plays this year, man. If he's gonna stick to his conventional, like
His little,
his
little 5-yard pass.
yeah, exactly. Or if he's gonna be throwing bombs. If he throws bombs, where I'm telling you, Antonio Brown will be.
They're gonna just murder.
He's
the
gonna do
Falcons
his
this
little
weekend,
dance.
bro.
Yeah,
They're
bro,
gonna murder the Falcons, and I think Brady's going off. But I think it's gonna be a Mike Evans week.
Think so?
Because every year Mike Evans is just mediocre. But when you look at his stats, every year he has like 1,100 yards, a bunch of touchdowns.
It's probably why.
And it's like
probably
it's
why
because
Brady
he does this where he has games where he has 30 yards, and then he has another game where he has 180 yards and 3 touchdowns.
It's too inconsistent.
It's just I just don't like that, and he's just a weird type. I remember last year this man had 2 catches for 2 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I remember that.
Like,
I remember
is that even respectable?
I remember that.
Is that
How
respectable,
many
bro?
fantasy points is that? Like,
I don't know. He probably got another catch later in the game, but at
Yeah.
some point that's what his stats read, and I just don't know if that's even respectable.
I mean, shit.
I mean, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah,
it's
like
respectable, but I can't respect it. You got receivers like Tyreek. Everything they catch is 50 yards down the field.
Yeah.
And then you got just Mike Evans, bro. Just catching 1-yard touchdowns every game. I don't know. I just don't like the guy, but he's loyal. I remember when the Saints hit Jameis late.
Yeah,
this
he's a
man
great
Mike
person.
Evans came
Bro,
from across the field. You remember that?
Marshawn Lattimore got flattened.
He's clamped him up every single game since, bro.
Oh, for real?
Lattimore is
It's
Mike's
personal. Yeah,
father.
I gotta see if the Bucks play the Saints this year. I gotta see that.
They definitely do. They play twice a year.
Oh yeah, definitely gotta watch those games then. See if there's still beef there.
All right, so what rookies you feeling, bro, this season?
This season
What are your predictions for those rookies?
on the offensive or
Offensive end. What's your favorite rookie? We'll go with offense.
Yeah, I was gonna say, honestly, man, going into the year, I really thought I was gonna say my boy Najee Harris,
You're
but
not too sure now?
I'm not too sure, and I think it's because of Steelers, bro. I don't know.
They run the ball a lot, though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
he may
but-
have just said, what did he have last week?
I don't-
Let's see.
I don't think he did good.
He had a
at all,
bad
bro.
game for sure, but I feel like the carries are still going to be there. The
I don't
work's
even
still
know how
going
many
to be
carries
there,
he
bro.
got.
He has 16 carries, only
that's not
45 yards, but he's not gonna do that every game.
Well,
you know?
yeah, that's the thing.
That's a
Like,
bad
like
yard per carry.
he's talented. So I'm gonna put a little asterisk next to Najee, but right now, I think my favorite rookie is Devontae Smith. Like I think Devontae Smith has always been like,
You know you're gonna make
bro.
Moo and Coop happy,
bro, like shout out Moo and Coop.
those are our boys, diehard Eagles fans. It's been a tough life for them as fans, but you know they got that Super Bowl, they got Devontae, and that clown Carson Wentz is finally out of the system, and yeah, Eagles fans are feeling good, man.
Yeah, bro, you guys got a stud, bro. Devontae Smith, this dude's amazing. Like I knew, like people were saying like he's undersized and everything, but the dude, he's just a baller, bro.
Personally, I was worried about.
I just don't know. Just watching him run routes and everything, like he's just so smooth with everything he does.
When
so,
you see
like,
the toe tap on the
bro,
touchdown last week.
he's
perfect.
he's amazing. I think he's gonna have a good year.
I could see it.
And
for
him
sure,
and
because
Jalen,
bro,
him and
they
Jalen
have connection, bro.
They got like
They
a
have
whole
that.
little The Eagles kind of give me like a college football team.
I'm
Like,
rocking with
vibe.
the
I fuck
Eagles.
with it
They're
a lot.
lit, bro.
I fuck with it a lot.
They're lit,
I
bro.
fuck with it a lot. I can't lie.
What about our guy Justin Fields, bro? Once he was, I just need him to become a starter. I'm gonna give it like 2-3 weeks. He's gonna be starter.
Andy Dalton's
my time
is now.
The red rifle is not it.
The red rifle.
He is done. He was never it.
His time is
in his prime. He still wasn't it. Yeah. We were in like 8th grade clowning our teacher who was a Bengals fan about Andy Dalton. The guy's still in the league somehow, but nah. I think Fields is gonna become a starter in a couple of weeks, and I think he's gonna go off when he becomes a starter.
Yeah, I think
he just has that.
Fields
has that X factor.
Yeah, Fields definitely has it. I think he's a better leader than Dalton too. To be honest with you,
100%. The team clearly gravitates towards Fields more than Dalton, and so does the crowd. That's why they're booing every time Dalton's on the field. It's a matter of weeks because no coach is gonna Nagy. His job has to be on the line. He's not gonna. Is it still Nagy? Do we have a new coach?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I feel like it's still Nagy. But we gotta talk about Trevor too, Trevor Lawrence, because he's supposed to be him, and I don't think he's him.
Do you think Urban ruined him, or do you think he's just not it himself?
I've told you since he was a freshman at Clemson that he's not it, and you know why I told you that, bro? True. Because when you're at Clemson, bro, you're throwing to wide open people. Especially, listen, I'm a Boston College fan. I watch a lot of ACC football, right? The ACC has been trashed realistically the last 3 years. Florida State's supposed to be a powerhouse. They've been trashed. Louisville's supposed to be a powerhouse. They've been trashed. Miami, always ranked high, ends up trash. How is Trevor's biggest comp a Steve Adazio ran Boston College? And of course his stats are gonna be good, bro. He's throwing to wide open receivers playing against no comp. And you could say he won a national championship against comp, and that's fair. But he also sold last year, and I witnessed it with my own 2 eyes. And I just don't know, bro. I think he's going to throw. He had a lot of yards last week, 332 yards.
Oh, I didn't
He's
know
going to throw like 5,000 yards easy. He's going to throw a lot of yards. He's going to throw a lot of touchdowns. He's going to throw a lot of interceptions.
A Matt Ryan type.
It's like you got to take what you want. He might throw 30 touchdowns, but it's going to be with like 20 interceptions, I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like it was the Texans that he was struggling against. Yeah, and I know it's his first game, but it's the Texans.
It's the Texans at the end of the day.
They're horrible, and I don't know. I read something they said in the first half last week.
Yeah.
He faced 0 blitzes, and he still had 2 interceptions.
No way. He
was
3.
still struggling. In the first half, he had 2.
Oh, okay.
So it's like he wasn't even being blitzed, and he was struggling.
I'm trying to figure out who he's throwing to. He's got people. He has Shark,
that's the thing.
Marvin,
Shark, Chenault, James out the backfield.
Yeah,
he has people. They should be a good team. But you asked about Urban. I think Urban's trash too.
Yeah,
I don't think belong here.
I think Urban should have stayed retired.
None of the players want him.
I mean, I'm biased because I have James Robinson on my fantasy team, and he didn't. I thought he was gonna get like 20, 25 touches. This man had less than Carlos Hyde, bro.
Carlos Hyde. That's the craziest thing because Carlos Hyde played for Urban years ago at Ohio State, and
it's ridiculous.
It's just like, come on. I'm clear favorites.
If I'm James, bro, I'm watching. Am I demanding? I'm demanding that coach gets fired. I'm demanding the coach has to go.
At least they didn't sign him to like a 10-year deal like Gruden.
Oh my God!
Because Urban is he's not gonna work.
Yeah,
it's just that simple.
The
players
he should have taken that USC job. He should
have. They said he came in the off season and was trying to instill like all this college stuff on the players, and they just weren't fucking with it. You can't. These are grown. Some of these people are like 35.
These are grown ass.
What are you gonna do? Like,
I don't think he's gonna.
I just don't think he's gonna have enough respect from his team to.
Yeah,
be successful.
And honestly, I feel like if Trevor's unhappy, they're gonna let him go. I feel like they're gonna.
Think so? They'll let Urban go. Yeah,
let Urban go.
Yeah. Trevor gets to say he's the number one guy.
He has a lot of power on that.
For sure, bro.
100%.
What you think of my guy, Christian McCaffrey? Now that he's back, CMC.
Bro, this
a little random. That's my boy.
I can never hate on Christian. The only reason why I feel any type of negative emotions towards Christian McCaffrey is because him and Saquon are kind of like in that same pool of like competing for best running back in the league. Come on, in my opinion. But McCaffrey, like what he does for that team,
it's ridiculous.
He does everything.
We were sitting on the couch last week watching football. It was me, Burson, a couple other people in our league, right? This man, Christian McCaffrey, in the third quarter had like 20-something points. And I swear to God, he hadn't been on the screen once. Like, he just racks up catches for 12, runs for 12. He had no touchdowns. It's just
quiet with it, bro.
It's ridiculous. He's simply that guy. And
21 attempts, 98 yards, averaging
how many catches and how many targets?
Bro, 9 targets, 9 catches, targets, 89 yards.
He caught all 9 out of 9.
He caught all.
And you know the craziest thing?
Yeah.
The year he blew up.
Yeah.
I traded for him in fantasy in week 1. He was on my team. I promise you, he was on my team. And then I traded him 2 weeks later, bro.
To who?
To Cooper.
And then what did he do?
Cooper Cooper messed up in the offseason. We got a rule in our league where if you make an offseason trade, you have to keep that player. Because in our league, every year in the offseason, we keep 2 players. Wow. So Coop had Tyreek and McCaffrey, and he was going to keep them, but then Tyreek was in the lawsuit or something, so Coop panicked. He traded for Joe Mixon, and then Tyreek ended up playing, so Coop had to keep Joe Mixon, and he had to decide between Tyreek and McCaffrey. And Tyreek's his favorite player, so he had to let McCaffrey go, and the rest is history.
Bro,
now he's on my father's team, and father has McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, all of them.
Bro, we'll keep you guys posted. But if that man doesn't win the championship this year...
My dad's getting his first ring. He's had some crazy teams. One year he had Derek. A couple years ago he had Derek, CMC, and Dalvin. Bro. And he somehow didn't win.
He didn't win, bro.
But this year, I believe in him. If it ain't going to be me, I hope it's my father. He deserves a ring.
We'll see. Yeah,
it's been 11 tough years for the guy.
He's a good man.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, let's move on.
Let's do some of the best players we think for this week. So... Best quarterback for this upcoming week. Who you got, bro?
Surprise. I think this week it's going to be Justin Herbert.
Herbie? Don't say that to me, bro. I'm playing against him in fantasy.
Are you serious?
I'm playing against him, Eckler, and Keenan. It's over for me. I already know.
They're about to go crazy.
And I'm playing against Chubb.
Because the Cowboys' defense is garbage. And they just lost... Who just got hurt? On
the D-end.
Lawrence, yeah, bro. This dude, I think he I don't know. He broke something.
Predictable. Their people are always hurt.
But yeah, their defense.
But yeah, Herbie.
No bueno.
Herbie's about to chew.
I think Herbie's about to go crazy. I think Keenan, Eckler, Mike. I think they're all about to ball out. So I don't know. Bro.
It's over for me.
Yeah.
It's all right. 0-2. I feel like mine's pretty obvious, but maybe not so obvious after last week because you think they're gonna lose. But I gotta say Rodgers, bro.
Okay.
Going against the Lions, Rodgers is not the type to have 2 bad games in a row. I can't think of a time where he has.
He's not, and I'm not saying that they're gonna get shot again. I think it's gonna be a good game. I think it might come down to like a field goal. But I could definitely see A-Rod going off. I mean,
I think
it's Aaron Rodgers.
I think he's gonna have like over 400 yards easy, 4 to 5 touchdowns, and on top of going against all those Chargers guys, I'm also going against Devontae Adams. And let's be honest, he's gonna go off.
Yeah, Devontae Adams.
Definitely losing.
I love the Packers. I'm not gonna lie, man. I love the Packers, man.
You love Devontae. I still don't know about Devontae, but shout out Jordan.
How do you still not know about Devontae, bro?
He's elite. It's just,
bro, he catches.
I'm biased.
Everything.
I'm biased.
Bro.
He does, but you know how a couple years back, everybody hated Mike when Mike Thomas went off. Everybody was hating on him because it was all short catches.
Yeah.
Last year, Devontae Adams averaged his per catch. It was closer, like less yards than Mike Thomas that year. Like most of his stuff is close, but he does have a deep threat ability that Mike doesn't have, which is why I have way more respect for Devontae than Mike Thomas. But it's just like I don't know. Nah, he's elite. I'm not gonna say he's not a top 2 receiver in the league. He obviously is, but I just feel like a lot of his stuff last year was just design plays where he was literally wide open.
That's fair. Mike
he's
Thomas,
still elite, no doubt.
Mike Thomas, if you're listening to this for whatever reason,
we don't like you.
I'm telling you right now, man. You won me a ring in fantasy, but I don't know how. I don't know how you get open. Like I don't know.
Just runs a slant.
I don't see like your footwork. Devontae Adams, bro. His footwork,
yes, Devontae is
much better.
Way better route runner.
I think Devontae's open every single play. To be honest,
he is. And I'm not trying to disrespect Devontae. I'm sorry, Jordan. I hope you know what I'm talking about.
That deep threat thing you were talking about is so true. I've seen Devontae go up and
he gets 50-yard catches.
He's crazy.
That Mike Thomas doesn't. So I'll never put him in a Mike Thomas category like that. But I'm just saying a lot of his stuff last year was just short, little, wide open. Like Rodgers will literally say hike. just throw it to a little screen to him, he'll have 3 blockers and he'll walk into the end zone.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, that's a touchdown, but it's like you didn't do much for it.
Nonetheless, though, you think A-Rod and Devontae going off this week?
I think they're going off this week.
I can see that happening.
All right, moving on to running back. Who you got for us this week?
Running back, I think Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, I was thinking him too.
I think that boy's about to go crazy this week.
I think so. Who do they play again? Remind me.
Playing the Panthers. And I don't know. I don't really know anybody on the Panthers defensive line.
I don't know much about. What I'll tell you is their defense went off last week. I was looking, bro. Who they play last week?
Jets. They played the Jets. They played Zach.
Oh yeah,
Zachary.
So they didn't really go.
Yeah, they didn't really.
I just know that the Jets running backs didn't do anything, but that's because they suck. Tevin Coleman 9 for 24. Yeah, that's terrible. But I guess that doesn't mean much. It's Tevin Coleman.
Kamara,
so you got
Kamara. I think Kamara's going to go off. So
even if he can't run, he's going to get a bunch of receptions.
Yeah, reception. Yeah,
I could see it for sure.
Yeah, he's like a McCaffrey type.
He is. He's like a little worse version of McCaffrey.
Yeah,
honestly, he's still elite as hell.
He's like just a tier under.
Yeah. I got 2 picks for you, bro.
Who you got?
I got my obvious pick. Well, not my obvious pick, but my realistic pick, which is Chubb, who I also happen to be going against. Everybody going off this week, I'm going against.
Yeah, you really about to be
but
too.
It's all right. Chubb's going against the Texans, and I know they won last week, but they suck still.
They suck.
He's going to go off.
Chubb always goes off.
That's what I'm saying. He had 17 touches last week. Kareem had 9. Kareem's always going to get his, but Chubb's gonna get his too. I think Chubb's going off.
Kareem Hunt,
Chubby. Kareem's your guy.
Like it's just crazy how like his career kind of played out.
I'm grateful for the way it played
like
out.
Quickly though. Like it's weird.
It could have gone way worse for him.
Could have gone way worse, but he's still a dog.
Thank God. But yeah, bro, Chubb, he be popping long runs, and I think he's gonna have a couple of them Sunday, which is sad. But then my other pick is kind of like a bold prediction. It's that boy David Montgomery.
Bro,
he looked so good last week, bro.
He's I don't ever see him run though. Like I know he's good, but I've never like watched him play like that. To be honest,
he just gets touches and he does stuff with him. And he gets touchdowns, and they're
like
playing the Bengals at home, and I think I think it's going to be a close game, but I think David should get 20 plus carries, and I could see him getting 2 touchdowns and 100 plus yards.
I could see that. It's very possible for him.
He's that guy, bro.
Fun fact: David Montgomery was discovered by one of our other friends, Terrell.
Yes, Mr. Terrell Andrews.
Terrell Andrews, my man.
We were in Montreal the couple weeks before David's first season, and we had our draft. And my boy Terrell, he had to do what he had to do. Took David Montgomery with the 3rd pick, and let's just say he didn't win that year, but that's our boy.
Yes, shout out Terrell. Shout out
David Montgomery's gotten better since his first year. I'll just put it that way.
That's fair.
Receivers, bro.
Receivers.
I think we have the same receiver, the best one in the league.
Hop.
Well, I was gonna say Tyreek. Well, Hop's my guy, but Tyreek's going off this week.
I mean, granted, I feel like Tyreek's gonna go off every week. I mean, it's the Ravens. It's the Ravens too. I don't know who the Ravens have. Marcus Peters.
They have elite DBs, but they're all hurt.
That's what I'm saying. Marcus Peters just got hurt, so it's like, I mean,
they're gonna go off.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch my answer. I think I'm gonna go to Tyreek.
Same answer as me. I think the defense is gonna focus a lot on stopping Kelsey, and next thing you know,
Tyreek's open
for a 90-yard safety. He's gonna have like a game he did last year against the Bucks. Man had 200 yards in the first quarter. He's about to do something like that again.
Time out.
You don't remember that last year? I don't remember this. He had 200 yards in the first quarter against the Bucks last year. Bro, on their head.
I be trying to hate this man so much, bro.
This man was throwing the deuces up. He was running to the 1-yard line, stopping and doing backflips into the end zone. He's just so inspirational. And that's just Coop's favorite ever. But if I'm never Coop, next time I'm at your house, I'm going in your room and I'm trading him to me, bro. I'm going on your laptop and I'm getting things done because Tyreek belongs on my team.
200 yards in the first quarter is crazy, actually.
He's just a player I need to acquire. And I'm in 3 leagues and I couldn't acquire him in any one, bro.
Because they know.
It's sad. Everybody knows. Apparently, he was going like number 6. I was surprised. Wow. So yeah, Tyreek's going off at receiver.
Tyreek, yeah, it's gonna have to be Tyreek, but at the same time, Hop, man. I feel like Hop's playing playing Minnesota. I mean, I guess they.
Nah, I'm not worried about their
Do the
DBs.
Vikings? Is Xavier Rhodes still good?
I saw him get smoked last week, so
no, he's not good no more.
And it doesn't matter if they're good. Hop's not the type that's going to get
you're
locked
right.
up.
You're right. It's Hop.
Hop's not getting locked up against anybody, so he's definitely going to go off.
Yeah.
I hope my boy Diggs goes off. I have Diggs and Hop in our league, so those are kind of my only hope because my running backs are a little thin.
Pretty good receivers.
But yeah, I need Diggs to go off. I need Hop to go off, and that's really my only chance because I'm going against everybody else in the league.
Hopefully, Josh Allen has a good year this year, bro.
Hopefully he sucked last week.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence about him, but what's it called? We're going to tight ends now.
Yep, best tight end.
I think this week's gonna be TJ Hawkinson.
Yeah,
I think that man's just a grown man. I think he's
he definitely
talented, bro.
I could see it. He's looking like one of Goff's favorite targets. Packers defense sucks.
Yeah, I definitely
last week. I feel like he did.
He went crazy.
He did pretty damn good.
10 targets, 8 receptions, 97 yards, and a touchdown.
Damn, I kind of wish he was on my team.
He went crazy, bro. His fantasy picture is crazy too. He got long ass hair.
He's looking just like a god.
No, for real.
I'm messing with Hawk. He was like a top 10 pick. You know that or something like that. Top 15. Yeah,
I'm not surprised. He got hands too.
He does.
Could block.
He can.
Does everything. He's turning into one of those elite tight ends up there with like Kelsey. And
it's gonna be a breakout season for him.
Yeah, honestly.
Okay, I like that. Best tight end this week. I got 2 picks. I got the one I think it'll be, which is Kittle.
Yeah.
They're going against the Eagles. And I mean, the Eagles did a fairly good job against Pitts last week, but it was also Pitt's first game, so I don't know how much of that I take. Like, I give credit to the Eagles, but I don't know, bro. I just think Kittle's that guy, and I think he's gonna ball.
George Kittle is
like
he's such an interesting figure to me.
Yeah,
like
and he's nothing but a figure.
Like he's elite. But he's such an unconventional tight end. You know what I'm saying?
He's just weird. He's fast as shit.
He's fast as
he
hell.
He can block. He's the one that can do everything.
And he's mad reckless with his body too. That's probably why he's getting hurt sometimes. This man will he'll try to hurdle people. Yeah,
But so I don't have a reason why I think he's going off. Well, my reason is he's elite, but I just think he's going off. And then my bold prediction.
Yeah, what's your bold prediction?
Robert Tonyan, bro.
Yeah.
You know, he had 3 touchdowns last year. He had 3 touchdowns in a game last year. He began 2 touchdown games, and I think A-Rod's going crazy.
I think A-Rod's going to.
If Rodgers has 4 touchdowns, 2 of them go to Devontae, 2 of them to Tonyan.
I could see that happening, 100%.
It's just the type of I don't know. It's just the kind of guy he is. He gets touchdowns. He's not gonna. I don't think he'll have 100 yards or anything.
Is there another tight end out in Green Bay though?
There's they have the old man named Mercedes Lewis.
They have Mercedes.
I promise you, they got the old man, bro. Mercedes I saw him last week. And I think they have one more old guy. But I was looking, the targets, Tonyan got a lot more than them last week.
Wow.
So,
I think Mercedes only got 1 target. But, hold on, bro. Back on the Kittle thing, though. Yeah. Who do you think's going to be throwing him the ball? It's gonna be, who do you think's going to take over?
I think Jimmy G is going to be...
It's tough, right? Bro. They have a tough situation.
Because it's I want Lance to play, but I feel I just have a feeling Jimmy G is going to play all year. And Lance is going to get a couple plays like he did last week. Every now and again he'll be in. But Jimmy G is also the type to get hurt.
I was just about to say that. Jimmy G
there's no way he plays 16 games or 17 games.
No way. I don't think he plays the full season at all.
I think Lance will be starting a game or 2. Mm-hmm. I hope more. But I fear that Jimmy G is going to be starting most of the season.
Yeah, I could see that.
But, I mean, Jimmy G has good chemistry with Kittle, so that doesn't necessarily hurt Kittle at all. And somehow Jimmy G was in the Super Bowl, which I'll never understand. That was another team, bro. The whole year I was trying to tell people, the Niners are not good. I don't care that they're having a record like this. But then they almost beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, and I almost had to take it back. But then Patrick LaVon Mahomes came to the rescue. Wow. And the Niners have not been it since. Although they looked good last week, even though they almost blew the lead to the Lions.
Yeah, the Niners, they got a lot of shit to figure out this year. But I think George Kittle's going to be the consistent baller on that team, though.
For sure.
Definitely not Brandon Ayuk. Definitely not that boy. That boy's not.
Sorry if you own Ayuk.
Oh my god.
Our guy Fanon, I told y'all we were in a keeper league. Our guy Fanon actually kept Brandon Ayuk. So RIP to Fanon. I hope you're listening to this,
zero
bro.
targets.
If you're listening to this from on, just keep him on the bench, bro.
Zero
just keep him on the
receptions, 0 yards.
I don't even know if he was in the game.
And the coach
Did
told
he run
him,
a route?
The coach told him, look, man, if you want to step on the field, you're going to have to be better than the rest of these guys.
Him.
If I'm Ayuk, I'm leaving.
Nah, Ayuk must be just selling in practice.
He must be dropping wide open balls.
Just like
can't get open.
Just like Kadarius Toney, the Giants rookie receiver.
Yeah, bro, he's not doing anything for y'all. He's been hurt.
He's a wasted pick.
Yeah.
He was hurt, then he had corona, and now they're using it as an excuse for him to not step on the field, and it just doesn't make sense. They say he threw a tantrum after the game.
Yeah, Giants don't know how to.
The Giants are a mess.
Giants don't know how to draft.
I saw Kenny G screaming at Danny. I saw our first round rookie not even on the field. I saw a defensive tackle jumping off sides on a field goal. What is a D tackle jumping out trying to get a good jump for on a field goal, bro? Like,
trying to put pressure on the kicker,
bro.
Put pressure on the kicker.
Well, the kicker missed, but the idiot went early, so it didn't.
Oh my gosh,
Dexter Lawrence, if you're listening to this, bro, I've hated you ever since you were at Clemson, and I still hate you. You're a dirty football player, and you're bad, and you're undisciplined apparently. This man hurt BC's quarterback. I remember.
He did?
Yep, when he was at Clemson. It was a night game. We were there all happy. First play of the game. He just takes a late-ass hit. Hurts Anthony Brown. Shout out Anthony Brown over at Oregon balling, too.
Yo.
But yeah, bro. I just don't know. The Giants, man, I keep coming back to them, but...
Yeah, but we're gonna be coming back to the Giants a lot this fall.
They're a newsworthy team.
They are. You know, we got Graham as a Giants fan. You know, we got Saquon on the team, so definitely gonna be talking about them
for sure. I think that wraps it up, bro.
I think that's it, bro.
Our stuff this week.
Yeah.
With that said,
with that being
good luck
said,
to all our fantasy listeners.
Mm-hmm.
Please go like, subscribe,
comment
below. Anything you want us to talk about, or any questions or anything.
Please,
we're gonna do our best to respond to everybody. So, please.
Yeah, definitely. Share with your friends too.
Yes, please. We're gonna post a link to our Instagram in the comments of the YouTube post.
Yeah,
so yes, please share it, tell people, and like I said, let us know if you have any specific things you want us to talk about next week, because I don't know, we want this to be as interactive as possible.
Yeah, y'all. We know you guys watch sports, watch football, all of that. We're definitely in the same space.
For sure.
Literally every day. It's all we really talk about. To be honest with
my
you,
my mom goes to Maine in the falls because she just can't even be around us because all we do is talk about football.
So yeah, it really is that serious with us. So yeah,
and we hope y'all enjoyed this, and yeah, it's only up from here.
See you guys next week. Peace.